In this particular video, I am going to talk about how to display the data. Means whatever data you have saved. For example, here I am going to save here some data and some of the dummy detail. Let's provide. Click here the plus icon, and in this way I am providing some of the dummy data. Anything, because I am going to test something. So now data saved successfully. Go to the list, and now you can notice that one more data is added here. Okay, so let's talk about little bit how you can display your data. So for this, let's go to the code. This video is the part of the series of this particular project, where I am going to discuss all about these things, how this header you can manage, how this type of dynamically add or delete the field in the in a form, and many more. Okay, so in this particular series I am going to talk about how you can display the data from the database. So of course the database is made in a Node.js. So in the MongoDB is the database, and API is written in the Node.js. Okay, but in the React you have to consume that particular API. So that's why here, as you can notice, that current route is the task list. Let's go to the task list first. So here first of all I will go to the app.js here, and then you can notice that this is the task list, and task list component is available. Let's go to the task list and see what is happening. So here you can notice that we have defined here the constructor, and we have passed the props through the super to the parent component, parent class, which is the provided by the React, and the task list. Now whatever task list will be available, that we are going to display in the DOM. So this is my primary job. Okay, so this is the task list, and now it is a empty. Okay, sometimes if you will try to loop and data is not available here, then in that case you will get a undefined error. Means this, suppose that task list is undefined like that. So make sure that initially you provide here the empty row, empty array, then it will work. And we have used the component did mount. So component did mount, what it is doing basically, here you can set the state. Means this is the best place to call the API. Okay, so this is the best place where you can call the API. It means just after the render this will call. So this is a good place. However, you can use the component will mount. Component will mount you can utilize before rendering, and it will call only once, but component did mount call whenever after the render. So it is a good place where, as you know, that set state, due to set state, render will be re-rendering will happen. So after re-rendering, because you have set your data, you have provided updated the data of the task list through the API call, and now you are displaying, re-rendering happen, and latest data will be displayed. So this is the basic functionality. So how here if we call the API, you can notice that XCS default header, we have used the XCS library. XCS library provide you the better control than fetch. So this that's why we have used the XCS library. For using this library, make sure that include or import at the top of this file. Okay, and default header, common authorization, and we have provided some of the token. And now just calling the API get API. So get API where no need to provide any data. However, if you want to provide, then you can provide through the URL. So this is the endpoint of this API, and then you are getting a response. This is the then method. This will execute. If there will be any error, then this will go to the catch block, and it will display that a bad request something or error you can update here, and you can show to the user anytime whenever it is required. So in this way you can call the API. It is very simple. I hope that you understand. And if you face any issue related to this, or if you need a source code, then come to the WhatsApp. In the WhatsApp you can post your error, or you can ask any of the questions. So because in the comment there are no any option to post the code or the picture, so in the WhatsApp you can ask anything related to this. So if you still didn't watch my previous video, because this is the series of the video where I am discussing about this basic projects, so if you understand about these things in the React, then definitely your knowledge will be boosted, and you will feel more comfortable, because lots of functionality we have used, and this is based on the project. It's not like a to do app and like this way. This is not a CRUD operation simply, where some of the advanced feature you are understanding and learning. Okay, however it still required a lots of other things, so I will post I am posting a lots of video based on that. It's also depending upon your response, so based on that I am also posting, and definitely this will boost your knowledge. And my maximum course is based on the project development. It's not a theoretical. If you need a theory, then you can ask through the WhatsApp, or you can watch the document, you can see the documentation, just read and go through the documentation, or there are the lots of videos in the Udemy and in the YouTube is available. You can also go through it. So where the basic or uh, theoretically you can learn a lot. So thank you for watching.